Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Austin here, and today I'm doing a showcase video on two custom minifigures from the movie Back to the Future 2. And the reason I'm showcasing these two figures today is because today is the day that Marty McFly and Doc Brown travel into the future in Back to the Future 2, October 21st, 2015. I think it's 4:29 p.m. This might go up a little bit before, might go up a little bit after, but my main goal was just to have it up today, and yeah, it's pretty awesome that actually happened. So yeah, so there's like a bunch of stuff celebrating the movie being today, so I'm like, okay, I might as well do something too. So that's why I decided to do Doc Brown in the 2015 outfit and Marty McFly in the 2015 outfit. So yeah, and then also I made the Pepsi Perfect for Marty. So yeah, and then Doc just has like a newspaper piece that I found. So yeah, anyways, really don't have anything else to say right now, so without further ado, let's go on, and I'll start with Marty McFly. Okay, and so for the first figure we got Marty McFly, and yeah, he was a lot of fun to make. Both of these figures were. So, for Marty's, I'll start with his accessory, and for his accessory, what I decided to make was the Pepsi Perfect bottle. I was considering the hoverboard, but then, Lego's already made that with the Lego Dimensions, Back to the Future pack, so I do plan on getting that eventually. It's just I don't want to drop $30 just to get the hoverboard for a showcase video where I could just make another really cool 2015, well, Back to the Future 2015 item, and then not have to spend really any money on it. So yeah, anyways, basically how I made this was, as you can see, it's a cone piece with a stud and then one of the flat stud tile things, and they're all modified and glued together. The top one is actually the only piece I didn't have to cut or anything. It's pretty easy which you can just see I did here, and then the Pepsi Perfect logo here is just a sticker. I just found it online and printed it out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the lid's all painted and everything. You can't actually pop off or anything, but it's still really cool to have. So let's get that out of the way. And yeah, so here's Marty. Everything on him is entirely hand painted except for the face. So yeah, the torso, he's got the pockets and everything, and he's got his brighter red shirt underneath and everything, and then if I take him off and bring him closer to the camera, you can see that he's got the dark bluish gray, kind of, mainly dark gray, outline going all the way around, and then his torso was originally a dark red color, and he has dark red arms, dark bluish gray arms, sorry, my bad. And he's got the black squares on all four with the red dots in there. So yeah, and the reason I didn't go super complex designs with these is because I really wanted them to be able to kind of match up with the original figures. So yeah, and then the back of his torso is kind of plain, but there really isn't anything to put onto it. And then for his shoes, he's got the Nike Air Mags from 2015. I didn't really do any detail on the insides of the legs. That's because they're going to be closed most of the time, but the weight does go all the way around. And then on both sides, they got the lights, the blue lights, and then the yellow and red ones. And then he's got the Nike logo. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool, and that was pretty fun to make. So, and then if we turn his face around, still like no paint or anything on the face. It's just the original face. And then he could just be a little more concerned. So yeah, that's really it for Marty McFly. And then in the future, that I did not intend for that. It's later on when I get the hoverboard in the pack. I'll probably just post a picture of him holding it on Flickr if you want to see that. So yeah. And now that's really it for Marty. So now we'll go on to Doc Brown. So when I actually originally started planning this showcase video, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just make Marty for 2015. And what actually ended up happening was I'm just like, oh, okay, I might as well make Doc too, because I had an extra week and I thought I was just kind of like after I delayed the Arrow Showcase video, I'm like, might as well make Doc too, because you can't really have one without the other. So yeah. But then the funny thing is I actually ended up finishing Doc before Marty was even done, so, yeah, and I started him like a week later, so yeah. But anyways, Doc's hairpiece is just the standard one that comes in the set, but, the one that he has is actually from my Magneto figure, but you can just see, how I glued the glasses on there, and basically all I did was just took a piece of paper, it's a thicker kind of paper, it's like cardstock or something. I really don't know what it was, I just found it. And it's also the same material I used for his trench coat. I just cut it out the right size, painted it silver, glued it on to the headpiece very carefully. And then while we're talking about the trench coat, might as well show that. It's just very simple, no designs on it or anything. And then just has this newspaper that I found. And I think it came with a collectible figure. And then his torso is entirely painted. And then I don't know if you can really see it that well, but yeah, you can kind of see it there. I used a piece of tape for the tie, so I just stuck a transparent piece of tape on there, and then you can kind of see the tie there with the glare. So yeah, and then it's got a bunch of dots and designs on his shirt, and then his legs. There are black ones painted yellow, and then you can see he's got the red laces there, and then on both arms he's got watches. This one's a black watch and this one's a silver one. And then if we go ahead and just switch his head around to see what he looks like with the other expression, it looks pretty cool. So he can just be all like Great Scott and stuff. So yeah, let's try and raise his hands so he looks a little more concerned. So yeah, that's Doc. So yeah, and now we'll go on and finish the showcase video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this showcase video, and yeah, it really means a lot. But before I end the video, I just want to say a quick thank you to Emmanuel Pinto and Jared Thomas. They both have channels, but they don't really use them anymore. And thanks to Jared for letting me borrow his DeLorean set here, and thanks to Emmanuel for helping me put together the little bit of the intro that I had at the start of the video. So yeah, but anyway, so if you guys enjoyed these two custom minifigures, I know I really had a lot of fun making these guys. Please leave a like and a comment below, and let me know if you're gonna do anything for today. I'm probably just gonna come home from school and watch Back to the Future 2, and then this weekend I'm planning to watch all three of them at the theater. So yeah, because they're bringing all three back. In case you guys didn't know that, it's pretty cool. I think it's gonna cost $20, I think, for me to go see all three movies, because I think if you buy all three, it's like $6 a movie. Anyways, I'm in Canada, so it'll probably be different for you guys. But anyways, thank you all for watching this showcase video so much. I really worked hard on these figures, and I really had a lot of fun. And just want to say sorry quickly for those of you who are expecting the Arrow showcase video. That will still be coming. It's just I didn't want to rush him and then have to rush these figures, so I just decided to put him aside, work on these figures, get them done nice, and then I'll be able to do the Arrow showcase at a later date. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys probably in the Arrow showcase. Will probably be the next thing I make. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye.